guys, what's up? This is Gasman283 and I'm going to be showing you a sneak peek of a Black Ops 2 zombie thing, I think, that should be coming out soon, I guess. And then I'm going to play a new Battlefield that I bought, and then I'm going to play some Dead Rising 2, and then I'm going to end it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the sneak peek first.
It was a challenge to try and capture something as iconic as Alcatraz. You know about this. This is arguably the most famous prison in the world, and now you're in it. Just the space, the physicality of it, it's quite claustrophobic. When modern day prisons are designed, they really consider not intimidating people or making the spaces, as least stressful as possible. Alcatraz didn't suffer from those restrictions. They did the research, they went out, studied Alcatraz, not just from books or internet. They were actually there to feel the environment, so it really sets a mood that gets you a little spooked.
Well, we kind of started with the base layout of Alcatraz. The entire island we ended up roughing out in kind of a white box form, and then figuring out what play spaces we wanted to use out of that, what would be the most interesting areas to play in, and the connections between spaces, and spaces that the public doesn't necessarily get to go into.
We really did a lot of pushing to really enhance that psychological horror aspect that we're really looking for. And this is a really good opportunity to really tell something special.
This time around, I feel like it's been identified that there are these side missions that you're going to go out and try to accomplish. Al and the rest of the groups put together this escape plan. But the point is to get the parts and assemble this plane so they can get off the island. We did something new for the first time. We have actually contextual music that goes on. That's the first in zombies. And it's all based around this horror thriller aspect.
Every location will have a specific stinger that you hear when you find it, when you discover it, when you start unraveling the story. We start building on the music that you're hearing. And it's really enhancing that experience and going along with it in parallel.
Because we wanted to embrace this kind of horror thriller element, we wanted character actors, guys who could really embody someone and then convey emotion. So that's why we went for guys like Ray Liotta, getting in that kind of guy. We wanted the frantic nature. So he plays a character called Billy Hanson, who's this kind of psychopath who would be employed by the mob to kill people in interesting ways. Chaz Palminteri, he plays a guy called Sal DeLuca, an old mob boss. Michael Madsen playing Finn O'Leary. He's kind of worked himself from the floor, from the streets, got his hands dirty and blood in the guts a couple of times. And then we had Joe Pantoliano, who plays Arthur Arlington, who's nicknamed the Weasel. Those guys, they bring a quality and a subtlety and timing that you can't really identify or try to recreate.
Start off in the afterlife mode, and that's just going to be what's going on. You're going to try to solve the mystery from the second you start.
Afterlife to me brings a new element, like a new puzzle element. It forces me to think a little bit more, or look for the clues, or kind of think of zombies on a slightly deeper level. You see clues throughout the map that tell you, perhaps if I'm in the afterlife, I can interact with this object, or there's some puzzle going on here that I need to be in the afterlife.
Back east, I whacked a dirty dentist with one of these. Took forever.
Alcatraz has a Civil War kind of fort background before it turned into a penitentiary. And so we had this kind of backstory, the idea that the warden would have collected Civil War weapons. One of them is is a blundergas. It's a fictional weapon, but the idea of the combination between a blunderbuss and a Gatling gun. And possibly, it might be a way of upgrading it to a more fantastical weapon that the players may find.
You just went now.
There's one main zombie, one big zombie that's going to come through and wreak havoc on your life. He'll lock down the perk machine, he'll close down the box, so you have to pay to get that open again. So you don't want him to interfere with your process.
Now's a good time to pick a fight.
It's a fun challenge. It keeps things moving forward.
In terms of perks, we have a new perk called Electric Cherry. When you reload, it gives a shock around, which scales over time.
Who's asking for his big ball?
There's so much to experience in this map. Every time I play it, there's a new tactic to take, a new experience, a new objective to go for. But there's also this layer of things that we aren't exactly exposing to the players right off the bat, and will need to be discovered.
We've got the undead in there, we've got these historical elements, and these fantastic actors all seem to be piecing each other in this kind of same world. So it's magical, and our team is incredibly excited by it.
Alright, well that was a sneak peek, and now I will go play a Battlefield game. So this game is kind of like noticed on like World War II-ish. It's got like D-Day on it and stuff. It's pretty cool. Sorry if that part hurt your eyes really bad. I'm trying to get in the camera. I don't know really if I'm gonna play Dead Rising 2. I might not play Dead Rising 2. I might play it tomorrow. I don't know. Sometimes things come up and I'm not able to do them. So, let's start this. That is so mean. I've done that so many times. Alright. Death Auto. I might record on that sometime. I don't know. But, so yeah. And I suck terribly at this game. It takes a while to respond. I hate the time this one. Okay then. I'm sucking very bad. Like normal. Sorry I'm not talking much. It's kind of late and kind of tired. And I know like when I have more people with me, I talk a lot more. So that's why when I ever do videos about myself, I don't talk much. So yeah. That's the only thing I hate about there's a lot of things I hate about. That's one thing I hate about it. They can just come up behind you and shoot you. That happens on everything. Holy crap. My God, I suck at this game. That's another bad thing I hate about this game. When you snipe, you have to look out your scope and then you have to find that sniper. So that's that thing. If you shoot one bullet, you have to reload the whole gun again. Which gives me time for them to kill me. So that's a really bad thing. That's how I died a lot. I use the stuff like this. Oh my God, I know. Oh my God. I normally do terrible on these games. Running through the oh yeah, get on. Teabag. That's the slowest teabag ever. I probably overshot that. Okay, I'm gonna turn it around. Oh yeah. Okay, I think it's bad time because there's people over there. Oh crap. Yeah, that worked out perfectly as planned. I believe the game's about to end. And I believe we're gonna beast them because we have a bunch of I don't think we're going to this. Wow, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Yeah, the game's probably about to end. No, no, it's not. God dang! They need to put a timer on it. Oh my gosh! I'm getting mad. I guess like to one time.
Today, the Imperial Japanese Navy repelled a large-scale assault on the island of Iwo Jima. Franklin Roosevelt.
Your team lost the match. Okay, that's we probably lost because I joined. I'm terrible at this game. Alright, well, I'm going to end it here, guys. And I hope you enjoyed the sneak peek. And comment and subscribe always.